Happy Wednesday, love bugs. All right, guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Going live here this morning. I just got off one of my coaching client calls, and it was so profound because we talked about imposter syndrome and how it is a complete B to manage, and how imposter syndrome doesn't really go away. So Marie here to talk about all of that. Speaking of which, a goal of mine is to grow this channel. So please subscribe, hit the bell icon, do all the amazing things so that we can hit our goal. And thank you in advance. Today's amazing topic is probably one of the worst things to have to deal with. However, if you figure out how to manage it and how to really overcome it, you can really go far. And it really isn't about overcoming it. It's about how do you manage the imposter syndrome? How do you manage it? Because at every level, you're always going to figure out a new way to throw in that imposter syndrome and make it alive again. Once you hit that $50,000 mark per year business, once you hit that $1,000 mark per business, once you hit that $500,000 mark, once you figure out you need to hire a team, these little milestones in business will always allow you to have to manage your imposter syndrome. So how do you really manage it, and where does it come from? Well, first of all, imposter syndrome comes from the worthiness of having the thing that you're working towards or working on or having to build, right? Let's say you're building a business. Building your business requires confidence, number one, and imposter syndrome comes when you feel like you can't do it, when you feel like you don't have the confidence to do it, when you feel like you don't have the confidence to sell, when you feel like you don't have the confidence to show up for your clients, when you feel like you're faking it till you make it. You know, that saying of fake it till you make it, and then it kind of comes to fruition. When you fake it till you make it, that means you're not necessarily that person yet. You're not that successful. You're not a coach yet. You're not having paying clients. That fake it till you make it really does heighten the whole imposter syndrome, because that's what you're doing. You're faking it, right? You're faking it until your body and your mind aligns. And then it's kind of the real you. So one of the things about business ownership is that you have to think about what kind of characteristics do you need to let go of, and what kind of characteristics do you need to now start adopting as a business owner, right? What kind of characteristics? And when the saying goes, fake it till you make it, that's because you're adopting a new identity of yourself. Right? Like, let's say you're a new business owner. That means you have had some experience being an employee and you have had zero experience being a business owner. What does that mean for you? Does that mean that is going to be super easy to adopt a business owner mindset? Or is it going to be challenging? Logically, I think we know the answer to that. I think we know that whatever it is that we don't know how to do yet, it's always a learning curve. You got to learn it. You got to almost like battle your mind through it. You got to overcome all of these limiting beliefs you've never had to handle or deal with. And that is when the imposter syndrome comes in. I can't do this. What am I thinking? Right? How am I showing up right now? I can't be doing this stuff, right? So what does that mean for you? What does that mean? Does that mean you quit? Or does that mean that you face your challenge head on and you keep facing it head on until it becomes something small and minute and you overcome it, and each time imposter syndrome comes up for you, you're able to manage it easier each time. And that's what I think a lot of us business owners have to deal with constantly. Especially if you're a new coach, you have to manage your clients' expectations, right? Managing your clients' expectations. So one of the things that I just recently uploaded in my program is called the CEO mindset to embody. And the reason why I uploaded this is because I really needed to make it a reality. It's a reality pill for new business owners. And the reality of business is that you have to be super committed to making your business successful. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you want a business, you better be super obsessed, super committed, always constantly thinking about it right before going to bed, having your affirmations, having your mindset into the framework of I am successful. I'm going to make anything and everything happen so that I can succeed. Having that obsession. I recorded that video because I needed to manage my clients' expectations. Listen, the more you're in your funk, the less opportunity you're actually able to do the work. And when they look up and they see they don't got no results, well, that's because you've been in your funk this whole time, or you've been putting your mind and activities elsewhere. So how to overcome imposter syndrome is all about experiencing it, then making some mental shifts so that because first of all, you're experiencing it. That means that you're in it. You're in the imposter syndrome funk. So number one, be aware that that's going to happen. Number one, when you are aware that it's going to happen and it's probably you're in it, you're in the feeling of the imposter syndrome, then you got to do something about it, right? Number two, do something about it. And what you're going to do is you're going to be of service. You're going to be of service. You're going to do something that allows people to know you, hear your message, hear your services, be a part of people's lives somehow. Either do a DM to people that is your perfect prospect, DM out to the people that you want to have see you and know you, right? Start doing outreach. You can do these lives everywhere. There's Instagram Live, there's YouTube Live, there's Facebook Live. You could do all sorts of different lives and start interacting with your people. And you can just talk about whatever it is that you want to talk about. Hey guys, you can call it out. Hey guys, I'm feeling a little imposter syndrome, so I'm going live. I want to answer any questions you guys have about anything about my business, or if you guys need support right now, let me know what I can talk to you guys about. Or you can do like a quick how-to, right? How-to of your business, whatever the heck, right? And that's why I go live so frequently now, because it really has helped me, number one, be of service. And number two, it really builds like that confidence in me where it's like, I can just shoot from the hip and talk, and let go of the fear of, will I be received well? Let go of the fear of, will I be received well? And when you let go of the feeling of being received well, you can come from a place of authenticity, a place of who you really are will shine. And the people who really appreciate who you really are going to come and appreciate you. And you don't have to fake it. You don't have to fake that you're not weird. You are weird, and own that. Own that weirdness, because other weird people are going to love you for it. And that's going to be your tribe, right? And one of the cool things that I do, guys, is my tarot card reading. So crazy that I'm doing this now. But every time I have a client call, I do these. And it's always like, wow, this is actually speaking to my heart. I was worried about this. And now this card came up. It really gave me motivation and inspiration. That's kind of like weird, right? Like it's a weird twist to business. However, I feel like it makes sense for me. It makes sense. It feels right. It also lands for my clients. My clients love it. Every time I end my call, hey, you guys want to do this? Yes. Yeah, I get that like resounding, exciting yes. What does the cards have to tell me today? And that's really like how the weirdness translates to my clients. And another word for weird is, I think another word for weird is like spiritual. Yeah, and am I spiritual, guys? Absolutely, I'm spiritual. So the two things to manage imposter syndrome. Number one, be aware of it. Number two, do something about it. Do something about it that will allow you to give. Give to your people. Write something out. Maybe you can write a content. Do a video. Do a live. Post a photo. Start engaging. Start doing DM outreach. Because once you get out of this place of inward, once you stop looking inwardly and start looking out, you can be like, hey, this is what I do. Let me know if you need my support. It really shifts the focus off of you and puts the focus on your clients, on your prospective clients, on your prospects. Now the imposter syndrome is gone because now you've shifted your mind to something bigger and better, right? So guys, that is my tidbit for today. I hope you guys have an amazing Wednesday, and I will go live here again in a couple of days, probably tomorrow, because I'm on a roll. Again, please don't forget, subscribe below. I am growing my channel. If you found this valuable, comment, let me know what you found valuable in this. I'd love to know. All right, guys, have a great day.